to... Is there really no music here? Bro, is there truly no music right here? Wow, there isn't. Fascinating. Yo, just to give you an idea of how I was being dead serious, yo, these loading times are crazy. Check this out. 1, 2, 3. That's awesome. Alright, so, right back where we left off. In Lighttown. What used to be known as the place where the worst FPS was. Maybe now things are nice. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if we change our fashion up as well. Ooh, it's dark. Alright. I don't want to get hit with those toxic moss dudes. Oh boy, I hate doing this part. I'm not good at this section of Lighttown. But I'll give it a college try. Objective basically is getting out of Lighttown and doing Sin Fortress. I'm not gonna try to do all the ins and outs of this place. That's a toxic person. Ooh. I really don't want to get hit with toxin. Oh, there's free. You see how fast he shoots that? Gotta keep him in my camera. Ooh. God. Lucky for him, I don't have a bow.
I got this crossbow, though. I got a nice crossbow. Welcome to Julio's Fish and Chicken. We got a nice selection. Chitlins, chatlogs.
Oh, mother frick. Gotta cleanse that immediately. Toxin will kill you fast. See my health bar? Not no more. If I get hit with that too much and I run out of blooming moss, I'll have to use a homeward bone because toxin will kill me. You can't beat toxin. Oh, mother. I said get the hell up. You trying to challenge?
No, stop.
Oh, God. He's pretty good. Not good enough, though. Try harder next time. Oh, God. Good thing I was blocking with my halberd randomly. Where am I going? Is this for the Twin Eagle Great Shield? The lightest Great Shield in the game? Oh, there's that squid monster. I think this is for the Great Shield. Yep, the Eagle Shield. The lightest Great Shield in the game. Because it's wooded. Alright. Oh my god, dude. The lighting in here is different. It's a lot harder to see. Like, straight up, I could fall to my death accidentally. So far, so easy, though. Nice and chill. I feel like such a new player doing this, walking around with my shield up. I'm doing it for the toxin people. Mother of God, we went through this already. No, not again. These people need Vaseline. Get off me. He looks like the body weapon that they hold. I'm trying to kill you. Alright, this thing is protecting a pyromancy, I believe. And it will kill you fast. Whoa. Look at that, a horrible weapon. It'll just disappear when he dies, right? Oh no, oh yeah, it does. Alright, it has a much faster attack than that stab. It has a sweeping attack. But it looks like I'll be able to do him. Easy. No idea what the purpose of that enemy is. Truly. Yep, power within. Pretty strong. Power within, what that pyromancy does is it buffs you tremendously. Good thing I randomly block. Yeah, it's a tremendous buff, but it kills you, like Toxin does. So like most things are in games, it's high risk, high reward. Oh yeah, these dudes have a grab attack. Remember they found on me. That's what that was. I think if I get the server. That'd be a fun weapon to try out. Yeah, I'll try to get the server if I can. The server is a weapon, I think, throughout the series, if I'm not mistaken. Probably horribly wrong saying that. It's a curved greatsword that gives you health on shit. Pretty unique. It usually does less damage, not usually, it always does less damage than the Murakumo, because, you know, it has that passive. Now, I'm almost done with this really hard section of Blighttown, although I've skipped a lot of it. Not skipped, but ignored a lot of it, because I really don't like this section of Blighttown. I want to get to what I call normal Blighttown, which is the Blighttown you experience when you get the Master Key, and we're almost there. In fact, we might as well be here, or be there now. Just gotta get the thing, the Fps Soul. It's the most important thing right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get the big bugs. Ooh, they look different. They look charred. That fire effect looks really good. Still a pretty incompetent enemy. And I still don't understand what it is. You know, what's the purpose of its being. Blighttown's weird, man. I'm surprised those things don't freak me out, because I really hate things with a lot of legs. Not so much for it's a phobia, but I don't F with centipedes. I'll tell you that much. Centipedes are a big no-no. Am I stuck down here? Because I did this little drop? No, okay. Oh my god, there's a toxin dude shooting at me from somewhere. There he is. Woo! Oh god. Oh, I know where I'm at. Oh, thank god. This is for the Crimson set and the Remedy. Or no, the Wanderer set. Wow! I just bumped into the Wanderer set? Nice. I completely forgot the thing was here. Oh yeah, the Crimson and the Remedy set, that's in normal Blighttown. I'm still in the weird Blighttown. Almost a salvation though. I'd say when I touch the ground floor, then I'm all G. Everything's easy peasy from there. Will I do the Great Hollow? No. There's no real... Oh my god. Mosquitoes, man. How could I forget about the mosquitoes? Horrible things. Maybe I'll do the Great Hollow if I have extra stuff I want to do after I finish the important stuff, but I'm trying to do the important stuff right now. Like, what is that, dude? It even has hands. Oh no. Piss off, look at them. These mosquitoes. Blighttown is so weird, man. Not in a good way either. Alright, at this point, Blighttown is now in easy mode. Safe from fall damage. And all these enemies are trash mobs. It's here to annoy me now. Now the server is somewhere in this swamp, but first things first, gotta find this bonfire. Poison, not too serious. Plus when we sit at the bonfire, we're cured. Oh boy, moving at this speed though is gonna be nice and lovely. There is a ring that stops this from happening. It's back in the Inlet Asylum. We have to travel back via the crow. And it's a lot more dangerous. Papolini. Alright. Basically, at this point, I can say I've defeated Blighttown, because I know it's easy peasy, living greasy from here. Gotta get those camera angles. Very important stuff. Alright, nice. Still got it. This gives you a dragon scale. Yep, very minute amount of those you can find in a playthrough. Amazing item ahead, amazing chest ahead, indeed. And I know you could farm them via a covenant and something else. And I never even thought about this, but having a random dragon scale there is actually a nice hint to what's around here via the Great Hollow, the Dragon Covenant. Alright, so what are we going to do here? We're going to explore the swamp really quickly to get the server. We're going to kill Koilag. We're gonna get the Firekeeper Soul, bounce out with that Fofo, and try to get Lucian's Fortress. I always found some Fortress very easy, although people usually describe it as a nightmare. I never saw the problem with it personally. I'd say hardest section in this game for me has always been that part with all the skeletons. You know, Nito's place. Amazed that I hit that thing with a stab. Okay, I know the server is more so in the corner. I can't keep entertaining these mosquitoes. If you didn't know, the mosquitoes spawn indefinitely. They'll just keep coming out of nowhere to bother you. Thank God I can one-shot those things. I think it'd be easier with a halberd. Eater shield. The Great Hollow's up there. Ooh, God. Oh my God, these things catch up to you. Get out of the stairway. American Airlines. Nice edge walk, G. Yep, this tree is a secret area called the Great Hollow, because it's a humongous tree. And through there, Ash Lake. Might as well get the quick items. They should change up some chests and make some of them mimics. Interesting place, but pointless for me to go there at the moment. I want to read this message. Indeed, nastiness below. You can farm these things for green titanite and large titanite shards if I'm not mistaken. I think that spit move is corrosive and erodes your weapon. Or your armor. Maybe even your weapon. Let's look at this nonsense. Remastered. Ugh. I hate this part, man. It's so slow and sluggish. Well, that's just pointing out the obvious. It's unpleasant, man. Bringing the Ether Eye is doing me some favors here. Not having to heal as much, especially with those mosquitoes constantly coming at me. God, the enemies of Blighttown are so weird. Really weird. I wonder what they were going for. Were they going for anything? If the server's not right here, then the server's right there. And after I get the server, I'm done looking around this place, because I hate this place. No one likes Blighttown. That is one thing that is universally agreed upon. This is probably the most unenjoyable part of the game. There's nothing about it that's pleasant. The frame rate, although that's been fixed clearly. The enemies, the theme, the feel, the aesthetic. All for a bad time. Now, I highly doubt I have the stats to use this thing right now. Yep, scaling is horrible. But I can use it if I two-hand. Can use it. Wow, that scaling's really bad. Here's the description for it, so you can understand a bit more about it. A lot of reading. A curved greatsword used in a mysterious ancient rite, imbued with frightful occult energy, which restores HP on each hit. And I think in this game it's 7 HP per hit. Pretty demanding weapon, statistically. Alright. Things are a lot more clear down here. Surprisingly, very dark up there. But then again, you saw how lighting is kind of handled in this place. With how when we went from the depths to Blighttown, it was just an immediate palette swap. Color palette. Look at that nonsense. I rested the bonfire to rejuvenate this last. Not before we get that, though. Shiny, shiny. I'm surprised Matilda hasn't invaded us yet. Did I do something right / wrong? Let's just say I definitely prefer crabs over this. Talking about Dark Souls 3, just in case you're confused by that statement. look at that dude. Swagged up. Black Knight, Silver Knight. I think that's a Firekeeper's armor. Is Matilda really not going to invade me? At this point, I can't get affected by Toxin. Oh, Mildred, not Matilda. I really thought her name was Matilda. I forgot it was Mildred. Oh, please. Nothing's changed about you. You're still easier than eating cornbread. Get the heck. Imagine winning a fight because mosquitoes. And that's exactly what happened. Saute my onions and call me Scotty Pippen. We've been bested. Freaking mosquitoes, man. No poise. I'm getting bounced around by mosquitoes. That's so disrespectful. Well, that's the second death. We can't win them all. Of course, I need my revenge, so we will turn into a human again. Unbelievable, man. I don't think I've ever actually lost against her, too. Willingly. I think that's the first time I've ever lost her in my many times of playing this game. So you just witnessed history. Near history! Ah, she's quite the combatant. Oh my god, you can even hear the buzzing. Look at that. Matilda, just give me a sec. Bye-bye. What? Oh, you.
Down you go.
What she got? Let's take that knife. Does the knife also give you health in this game? Don't remember. Not sure. Butcher knife in this game is a really bad weapon. It's not good. I think it's best in Dark Souls 2. And in 3, it's it can be used. In 3, it's not useless like it is here. It's definitely the worst here, without a doubt. Absolutely no doubt. This is how we'll get out of here, by the way. Crawling up here. It'll be complicated, and I honestly can see myself dying, at least once. But that's how we'll escape this. Now we will actually come back down here at some point. That's quite the ways away. Alright, these dudes I'm just gonna run straight past. Do I want the Great Club? Yes, I want the Great Club. Screw it. I'll fight these dudes for it. Great Club is a fun weapon. It's always been a cool weapon in the series. Oh, look at them, man. They're ruthless. Relentless. Don't these dudes look weird? Just kind of posted there? Oh, god dang it. I missed the backstab. Dude, I find it hilarious how mosquito spray is killing me. Oh, god. Ooh, what you got for me? Oh, he's probably got this lovely feces. Yep, oh, delicious. Isn't it lovely? Killing an enemy that looks like that, and you pick up something and it's a dung pie. Pie. Like, bro. Oh my god. I never thought of how nasty this stuff was until now that I'm older, and I understand. Will this kill? Oh, okay, that was just disrespectful. That was super rude. Had to cleave his cheeks open for that one. Give me that pie. Stop spraying AIDS at me. That's super inappropriate. Give me the Great Club. I probably won't use it anyway. But it's added to the armory. What are the requirements? 28 strength? Not bad. Alright, these dudes I'm gonna completely ignore. Screw them. They're pretty incompetent enemies. And they can't follow me in here. to everyone's favorite boss. For reasons. Am I gonna let myself get infected? Hell no. I usually do it, but not this time. Now, these things are actually super dangerous. Do not F with these things. And of course, they spray AIDS at you as well, because it wouldn't make sense if they didn't. And I don't know why they make that whoa, 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 whoa. Ow, oh my god. I'm gonna die. I won't heal. I mean, that, and it sprayed AIDS last second. That damage is just unnecessary. Alright. I don't have any more golden pine resin? Oh, that's gonna make this very annoying. Oh, very annoying this will be. Okay. Oh yeah, Matilda thanks you for murdering her by offering you... Oh god. The messages and everything, this takes me back, man. Unbelievable. Alright, Matilda. You know what time it is. Let's go. These people are so corny. Alright, and we're back. Alright. Quailag isn't that bad. This is kind of an endurance fight. Ooh, actually, I'm doing a lot more damage than I expected I would. So this might not be half bad. Praise God for +5 weapons. Can I still stand under this? For a second swing? Ooh, that looks good. It is cool seeing all the improved effects. Super easy to dodge. She only has one move that's really bad. Where she sends this thing to kamikaze. I'm trying to hit her, because if you hit her, she gets stunned. Matilda, are you okay back there? Do you want a water? That's the suicide move. That's the move that I want to you. Shoot. Don't stop. Try to hit her. Don't you retreat. And don't you speed off at me either. I was gonna say acid. I don't know what I was thinking. Don't run out of stamina. I might have to run. He usually tells it to come out. Oh, that does a lot of damage too. Alright, GG. Sorry, Quailag. Better luck next year. Excuse me, Quailag. This is done. Oh, there we go. You saw me. Got range. Oh my god, crossbows. Yikes. Dude, the buffering in this game will kill you, let me tell you. What I was aiming at there. What is the point of crossbows in this game? Straight garbage. Thank you, Mildred. You were there in spirit. Unbelievable.
Time to ring that bell.
Yeah, be gone. Wow, perfect for time. Oh yeah, beyond this area is just hell. Straight up, it's just hell. back at church.
Still closed. Still closed.
Thank you for that homeward bone, because you're gosh darn right we're using that. Alright. That's it!
Let's get out of here.
Yo, these loading times are sexy. Yo, that's so nice. Maybe too much endurance. Slowly but surely. Stamina is drastically important. Alright, move it along. Time to go back. Who doesn't love backtracking?
Excuse me.
There's a Firekeeper soul we have to get before we get out of here. It's the most important thing. That's the thing that I say would probably kill me in the process of getting it.
Welcome to Julio's Fish and Chicken. We got a nice selection.
Could be a thumbnail. Nah, I gotta change the headpiece every time. I don't know what that noise was. Sawed off. I think the poison dart frog guy is shooting at me. Yeah, he is. You see those, the trees moving behind? He was going for quite the wind-up. This is the Crimson Set and Remedy. Yep. Thin Banishment Catalyst. It can be used as a weapon, but it's a staff that you can stab someone with. Unique, ineffective. That's how most things are in Dark Souls 1. Special, but actually pretty worthless. Chill out. There it is. What do you come down here for? Absolutely nothing. Or come up here for, because I climbed up. No idea, so let's bounce out. Once again, it's a lot harder to see in this remastered one. This was not this hard to navigate, because I'm honestly scared of potentially falling off because I simply cannot see much. Alright, I gotta get there. Where our Native American is. And there's a lot of them right here. We're gonna get affected by toxin. There's basically nothing you can do about it. There's so many of these dudes here. The Firekeeper soul is down here in the pit of the Hellhounds. Fetch me their souls that got him. How would this perform against him? You can imagine how surprised I am. It could. It would. And it should kill him. Alright, there's one more of those dudes I gotta get rid of, and then I'll cleanse this. Should be no biggie. The crossbow is pointless. Alright, GG. To plunge attack the dogs, or not plunge attack them? Yeah. Whew, we got lucky. Lucky he moved right in the way. Alright. Scary. Oh god. These dogs don't play. They have the same moveset as the bigger ones because they're quite literally just shrunken dogs with the color of Cheetos. Remember, this is the first game. They were experimenting. That's why so much of this stuff is so awkward and confusing. Hell, it's still confusing in the other games, but makes a lot more sense. That door goes nowhere, so don't ask. Alright, nice extraction. That went very well. Screw it. I think it's time for an attire switch, right? This is a good set of armor. Really good set, honestly. Our feet, and you don't have to hear a chainmail anymore. Looking kinda chubby in this, not gonna lie. I gave my dude an average build, but he hasn't been eating average. So if you had the master key, this is how you would progress through Blighttown. Rather than fighting those goblins and whatnot, you would be traversing down this section, and it's a lot easier. Because you completely skip the deaths. Everything we did in the deaths, none of that matters if you have the master key, because you can just skip it. First mimic is in Sen's fortress.
Beginning of Lando.
And that's our ticket out of here. Don't you breathe doo-doo poo-poo at me. You got the wrong one. Now, there is some stuff I actually think I should do before I go to Sen's. So I don't think in this one we'll be going to Sen's. We'll actually be going through the forest. A brief tour there. I could just run past these dudes, but gotta get that combat in. Otherwise we won't get in that wrong game. They're so incompetent, man. I got a nice backhand, though. Camera. Nice meat. Give me your pie. Delicious. Nom nom nom. Ugh. Sorry for even saying that. And it's alright. Now, do I take this the risky way or the safe way? Definitely safe. I don't want to do backtracking. Look familiar? I'm telling you, the world design in this series is incredible. Spot on stuff, man. Another reason why this is one of the greatest games ever made. All aboard. Now, through that Valley of Drake's Place, I could have ran through a gauntlet of dragons to then go to the forest. The really annoying derpy dude with the long staff, right next to Andre. And could have used that as a shortcut of sorts to get where I wanted, but if I died, I would have to go all the way back down to Blighttown and then climb all the way back up. No thank you. Alright, Estes Flash is now a lot stronger. Time for the next position. Rest here just in case the game crashes or something. Never know, you gotta play it safe. Wow, very interesting.
What? Did you ring the second bell? That is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem. It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you. Damn, that stench. And I was really beginning to like it here. Maybe it's time I do something about it. Maybe it's time I do something about it.
Now, unfortunately, this is the last encounter we have of our crestfallen friend. Spoiler alert. What we're gonna see is what drove him out of here. And after we get through Sens, we come back, he's forever gone from this place, and he goes down to New Londo, where he turns into the hollow that we were when we got here, and then he just tries to attack you. He turns into just another mindless zombie. So, we'll fight him here while he still has his humanity. Let's go.
What in the... Oh. Stop that! Oi!
To make this a bit more fair on him, we will fight him as if we just got here. We'll be matching. A fight for the ages. He'll get angry eventually. He'll get angry after this one. Come on. Come on. Get mad. Get mad. Get mad.
Lousy rat! You have some nerve. I may be crestfallen, but I'm not defenseless, you rascal! You will soon regret this.
He's quite the fight. If you just got here, he can parry you. He tried. Oh, nice. Whew. Nice backstep. Ah, punish him though. Good spacing. Caught him. Oh, nice. It's time to chop the geezer. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay, hit him with a razzle dazzle. Yeah, he is a parry god. Gotta try harder than that, G. I'll finish him off with one last parry. Bye-bye, friend.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I think you've done me a favor.
Because all he really wanted to do was die. It's almost emotional. Bye, lad. I think this looks good, right? This place is never the same without him there. Even if he doesn't say anything and you walk past him, it's just his presence. The warm, accepting. But unfortunately, our snake demon friend. Oh my god, he looks really scary with that lighting. Jesus Christ. Where's the lighting? Is he supposed to look like this? Oh my god, he looks genuinely scary like this. He's supposed to be a silverish blue.
Ah, hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Sika Framt, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment?
Do not ask questions about this game.
Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel.
Your jowls.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Yep. You can feed this thing to get souls. So, what do you think the first thing most people do when they discover you can feed them things? I'll cut to the chase. Every time.
Farewell, chosen undead. I remain here and await thee.
Isn't he just killer of the ladies? He ruins everything. Ah, gracious.
Well, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have my pyromancy of the Great Swamp, so I can use my manage with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share my spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you. Unless you find the magic's unsavory.
This was that choice that I said earlier. The only decision you say no to.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that they'll be of some use, some assistance. Here, first take this. A flame from the Great Swamp. Now you're a fully fledged pyromancer. Well, let's get started right now.
I always like the way you said it. And as you can see, this is why pyromancy is pretty busted. No requirements at all. Just have the attunement to, actually use the spell. And you're all G.
Goodbye then. Come back if you find anything new.
Real quick, just to buy them all.
Oh, hello there. I'm pleased to see you safe. As always, if you provide the materials, I can teach you pyromancy.
It's so nice to hear that bell ring, man. You didn't hear much in Blighttown, though, right?
Goodbye then.
I love opportunity just to get a slot to one, something. If I can, even. Let's see. Let's say I picked up enough souls. But it's more expensive. It's getting towards the 5k number range compared to the cost. I'm surprised how often that bell is getting rang. Truly. Truly. Just enough. Whoops. Gotta... Oh my god. Slot a spell. Shoot. Firearm being the most useful for me. Goodbye to the crossbow. Now we got fire. Yeah. Do that. Alright. So, to prepare a little bit, I'm gonna go through the forest to unlock the... Oh look, their clerics are gone. They're on their mission. To unlock the cleric's ring. And get busy. If I unequip this, will I fast roll? Yeah, we're fast now. Huh. Okay, let's stick with the halberd for the rest of this, because I use the claymore a lot. Now we're fast. Nice. Will I still be fast if I put on the Master of the Sea? I am. Alright. Yeah, I'll keep this. I'm trying to get a thumbnail, hold on. Oh, the way this thing is aligned, it's not in the center with the camera. There we go, like this. There we go. How you can see through that thing, don't ask. What the hell? I thought we established this. Stop asking questions. Oh my god. It's so nice seeing a random message in Dark Souls 1 that gets a lot of ratings. In the other games, it's a lot easier to get ratings, but in Dark Souls 1, if your message got a lot of ratings, get it. I know mine's never did. In Dark Souls 2 and 3 they did, but never in 1. So it's really nice to see stuff like this. Praise the sun. Praise. Alright. So what I'm going back to the forest for is to do a boss that lets me get an ember to bring to Andre, and also fight Haval, the rock, to get Havel's ring, to make life much easier for the rest of this week. And then the next one, we'll be going in there and finding our onion friend. But right now, let's give Andre this large ember.
Ah, why, that's a fine ember you have there. I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those. Why not lend it to me?
If the subject was a little bit different, Andre would be the smoothest man alive, no?
Magnificent! You won't be disappointed. I can hardly wait to get started.
Me too. Since we're using the Geelbert, it would... Well, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna do both. And I still out of instinct upgraded the Claymore. Good grief, I'll never
Don't
learn.
get yourself killed. Night.
Shut up. Alright. +7 weapons. Now we are gaming. And now that we're super fast and mobile, things will hopefully be a lot or they definitely will be a lot easier. There's no question there. Alright, to the forest. Let's see how things look here. Oh, it's already very... Ooh, you can still hear it here. Yes. Wow, this place looks a lot better. And here are the ints. Very intimidating enemies. Do I go down there now or later? Later. First we gotta kill the butterfly. Still confused? You won't be after a short bit. Also the poise ring, very important. Especially because this armor has no poise, as you can see in the top right there. The ends think they're slick. You could absolutely drop down. Not there. Somewhere else. Where can you drop down? I'll tell you when I see it. Wow, the lighting here is a lot different. This place honestly is very pleasing. Got a nice vest. Wow. You can drop down there. It would be perfectly fine. That's another zone. We'll get to it though. Well, yo, I'm not gonna lie. This place is a lot more pleasing to be in. I never used to... It's got a nice vibe to it, and I hate saying that word. It has a really nice energy to it. Let's see what happened to that. Can't see. People always try to do that. Because you can see that there's a bonfire if you walk around that edge. But for many people, this is the first illusory wall, so you try to walk around, and no, there's no doing that. Just hit the wall. Easy. Oh god, getting up here, I remember this. Not fun at all. And pointless. Ugh. Well, very, very easy. I hate this community. Oh, the dark root forest. Where all the memories are. I'm loving this ambience. I'm not gonna caption. That's a very poor ambush by the ints that can be thwarted by just looking. They can also drop blooming moss, but for the most part they'll give you the lesser ones. Did it say amazing trap ahead? Amazing indeed. I just wanted to see it fade. It looked weird. This tree, it's not actually a tree. It's a living entity. See it? I don't know why things like this exist in this game, but they do. So, we're gonna be a lumberjack. Once again, don't ask any questions. We'll do the boss first, and then we'll go back and do that bonus area. Ah, these dudes. These dudes. The Stone Knights. Their shield and sword, very... What's it called? Very demanding weapon set, gear set, whatever you want to call it. but very cool. Once again, don't ask. They just kind of throw in random design enemies just because. Like a two-headed snake on a tree. Oh, the Partisan is also one of my it's my favorite spear in the series. I've always loved the Partisan. Unfortunately, it's worse. It's the worst in Dark Souls 1. But in all the other games, 3 and 2, especially 2, yo, the Partisan is a freak and incredible. And I'm saying all this with a player versus player perspective. Because when I think of Dark Souls, I think of the PvP. That's where I had the most memories and fun of this game. Ooh, let's see the effect. Nice. So, what these Stone Knights do in their Stone Greatsword, it applies a debuff called the Tranquil Walk of Peace. And it basically forces your character to walk. And you can get this spell, I forgot how, but you can obtain this spell and use it in player versus player to cheese. Let's just say it's a very annoying thing to use in PvP. If you use it, you're scum. Everyone will agree. Look, check it out. You can't even roll. Like, it's horrible. Alright, also that item you saw me get, the egg vermifuge. Remember those maggot casting dudes after I killed them? In Blighttown right before our spider girl? Ooh. Beatrice. Who doesn't like Beatrice? What's it called? So, if I let those dudes grab me if I let them grab me before I kill them, and they spawn those maggots, I get infected, and a parasite spawns on my head, and my head looks like they're back. Yep, straight up. And then if you don't cleanse it for a certain amount of in-game time, it evolves, and then my kick turns into me summoning a maggot from my head to attack my enemy. Very useless, really just rather there to laugh. Alright. Get this done. Time to fight one of the most soothing bosses, but at the same time annoying bosses in the series. Look at it, isn't it beautiful? The Moonlight Butterfly.
You there! Come here.
Beatrice usually solo carries this entire boss for most people. Let's see if she does the same for me. Oh wow, that attack is a lot easier to dodge because the effect, you can actually see it better now. It's more clear. See the damage Beatrice does? They're off the floor with its health because of that. Dude, the effect is so pretty. I don't want to see it go. Why did I sub you, Beatrice? Goodbye, butterfly. Beatrice, I hate you. I wanted to see the pretty effects that I paid $15 for. Don't worry, the Moonlight Butterfly is a regular enemy in the later part of this game, but we won't interact with it pretty much anymore after this one encounter. Such is life. Alright. Up here, I'll say this again, don't ask questions. We have Andre. A Havel's Key, Divine Ember, and a way to go home. Let's see if this is still broken. Ooh! The physics in this section is supposed to be broken. When you hit it, like a black hole, an invisible black hole sucks it all into this corner. Alright, anyway. Now we're gonna go through a brief bonus area, fight Havel, and that's where I'll call it an episode after I fight Havel. Of all the rock. I would use a homeward bone, but I want to stay here as long as I can. It's pleasant. A nice break from all the dreariness. It's just a serene forest of things that want to kill me dead. But at this point, I'm too strong for them. Ooh, you also get the best armor set in the game. The Elite Knight. You look like your friend. Wow, those Stone Knights still put in work. So much so that they just killed me. Wow. That's what I get for disrespecting them. I really disrespected those things. Shoot. Wow. That's what I get, honestly. I'll put on Oswald's set later. Oh my god, the loading time is so nice that I can't even be mad. I don't get mad at Dark Souls anymore anyway. Alright, we're gonna do a quick extraction of our stuff, and then we're gonna go through that bonus area past that tree demon that I killed. It was just a tree, it's not a demon. Ooh, look at the embers in my hand. Nice.
We got a nice selection.
Selected. Selected. Talking off the Xbox narrator. I wonder how much this fire orb is going to do to this stone warrior. About as much as I was expecting. Down with you. It's very hard to get the Great Sword and Shield, but you get it from killing them. Good luck getting either of the pieces, though. I still have never got both of them in Dark Souls 1. Never. Ow. Oh, you can't hit them until they fully get up. But these dudes, you can hit them preemptively, though. Alright, successful extraction to the bonus area. Gotta love those ragdoll physics, right? The best part of Dark Souls 1. Alright, now's the bonus area. I reiterate the infamous statement, do not ask about what you're seeing, as I couldn't explain it to you. I really couldn't. Nice dodge. Now, in the original Dark Souls, these things had a tendency to just fall through the floor after you killed them. I hope that's not gonna happen again. This is the only other tree demon. I heard they actually have an attack, but it's like impossible to activate. Or they have vines that swing at you from the sky. From them, not the sky, but you can't see it obviously, because the camera doesn't go that high up. Amazing ring ahead indeed, it's the poise ring. It's an ambush. Will this finish it? Oh my god, man. Yep, these enemies are the green blossom farm, stamina regenerating item, used in PvP. If you're a gamer. I never really used them, although I should have. Probably would have won more matches. Get off me. Saw that? Straggler? Dude was heavily attracted. Do I fight the Hydra as well? We'll see. We'll see when I get there. Final Stone Knight, guarding our ring, although he's doing a poor job as I can past him. As you can see, I'm already very overpowered for these areas. The Wolf Ring, giving you a plus 40 poise, regardless of what you use. Or are using, I should say. At the cost of having that annoying effect around you, which can ruin the effect. I don't very much mind. It's cool to see the new effects. I think this one's a lot more tame than the other one. And the other one being the original Dark Souls. Praise the natural light. That's the grass crest shield down there. We'll definitely grab. Ooh, that thing is very pretty. Later, nerd. We are approaching the black knight. Ooh. To get the hunter set and the short sword. Is that what it's called? Or is it just called leather? I had to do that so I didn't roll off the thing. Leather, longbow. Okay, you get the leather shield and short sword somewhere else. The leather set's a really clean set of armor. I like it. personally quite a fan. Alright, this dude. The Slayer of Pubs. The hardest Black Knight for me to fight's the halberd using them. Whew. Should be the adventure. Ooh, he bleeds, bro. He didn't give me his weapon, he just gave me an elemental chunk. Thank you, Solaire. The grass Christian. Ah, I figured that'd make me mid-roll. Dang it. Can I wear my Jewish cap? I can't. Ugh. This shield gives you stamina regeneration, and is probably the most popular shield in the game, next to the heater shield. And for me, a personally slept-on shield, the Sanctus. This opens a shortcut of sorts. Don't care much for it though at the moment, so I'll just completely ignore it. That sends you back to the Valley of Drakes. Remember when I got out of Blighttown and into the air? Sends you back there, but at the end of that gauntlet that I was talking about. Not much awaits for me there, but death. I could probably take on the Drakes though with +7 weapons. Alright, we are approaching the end. We have 2 things here. Hydra to open DLC, and Haval the Rock. Do I fight the Hydra? I definitely can. But I will face... We'll see. Let's see. I'll say it again. Don't ask. Do not ask any... Woo! I was hoping for a laugh. Woo! Go. Oh boy. Already started. The Hydra's a very interesting enemy to fight. There's only 3 of them in the entire playthrough. One of them here, 2 in that place, back in Blighttown past the Great Hollow, that tree. Oh boy. It's easier to dodge these magic attacks, or these passive attacks, because the effects are a lot more clear. But let's see if he's still as annoying. He probably is. I know you can move. If I had a bow, oh. Alright, uncalled for. In a second, I'm just gonna run away from this dude, but I'll come back. Alright, if he doesn't do me what he needs to do right now, there we go. Exactly what I need. And exactly what makes me so annoying. Oh god, it's hard to see the floor here. Because this does have an edge. I really hope I don't accidentally discover it. He can move, but he's... I cannot see anything, by the way. That was a blind swing. We're making progress. Now, you can F yourself over if you decapitate the wrong heads. Especially if you don't have a bow, because this would be a lot easier if I had a bow. Because he can start shoving them into the wall and making it very impossible to get them without a bow. He could also drag you into the water like he almost just did, as if he's a riptide. I don't know. He's at about half health. He is missing about half health. Reasonable, I suppose. I can't tell if I'm at the end or not. I was a lot farther than I thought. Harder to gauge distance. Some of them make it more clear, some of them make it harder. I hope that didn't scare you. Almost there. I think we got this. Maybe I should use my fire roll. If I had a bow, this would also be a lot easier. Alright, let's see where that head's going. Get rid of this one. Alright, two more. He'll probably die before I get the last one though. Alright, I see the edges right there. Let me see where this egg goes. This left one. Doesn't it look weird? Because all of those still think they're alive, but they're not. That hit him. Two more good swings. One more. Oh god, he's putting himself in a dangerous place right there. For me. Got him. Nice. Garbage. And the DLC is... where's the point forward? Go on, Beckon, point forward. DLC is behind that wall, but we'll get to that later. And also, that locked door we can skip past now that we've killed that Hydra. But I won't do that. It's a very dangerous place. Let's keep it at that. Alright, to the finale of all the rock. The Slayer of Thoughts, Dwayne Johnson himself. You there? God, he's scary, just waiting around the corner like that. This is infamous. And this is what he is. This is what the legendary Haval is. This is where you fight him. This is your combat with him. That one you see in Dark Souls 3 is oh god, a fake! Amazing getting to survive one of his attacks. I feel honored, honestly, to have just done that, to have survived an attack from Haval the Rock. He is very easy, but normally what ends up happening is with the Master Key you can fight him immediately. Remember, this is where the tourist demon is, that bridge boss that we fought. He's right below here, and with the Master Key you could open that door that I ran past and fight him. Except he'll one-shot you, but he's still easy, so it's more of an endurance battle. But now, we're overpowered. Goodbye, Haval. Thank you for the rune. Alright, and basically it's this rune combination until we reach Lord Gwyn. Let me fast roll. Gosh darn it, not good enough yet. I'll keep this armor set though. Well, back on track, eh? Get this thumbnail. Sounds like someone's beating up their dog upstairs. This is the urban areas. That's what I call progress. Alright, GG. That's another potential one. Alright, I will catch y'all on the flip-flop. I'll be back.